Hey everybody, welcome to this week's blog post, which is a continuation on agents. Today, point number 2 that I'd like to talk about is, now you have an agent, right? How do you support that agent? How do you straddle that fine line between staying present with them, staying in their area of vision, if you will, thinking about you without becoming pesky and obnoxious, right? Over the years, I've asked many an agent how they like to be supported. You know, what are the do's and don'ts that they've seen that actors do that either help or begin to cause some frustration with the agency or alienation, which is the worst part, right? And any good agent is going to say the following. You know, if we have opportunities for you, you'll hear from us. You don't need to be badgering us. You don't need to be pestering us. If we had something, we'd be contacting you, okay? And if we don't, just trust that we're doing our job on our end to promote you. And I think that that's really accurate, really true. Of course, if they had something, they'd be reaching out. But I think also on our end, there are things that we can be doing to stay in their mindset, right? Without bugging them. That's the key. So when you sign with your agent, I think the very first thing you want to do is ask them that question. How do you like to be supported? What are the things that who does it best? Which one of your clients supports you the best? And how do they do it? You know, I've heard from friends of mine who are further along in their careers that it's a balancing act with agents. And I really want to foster a very healthy, strong, positive relationship with you. I want to keep you abreast as to what I'm doing. I would love to be kept abreast as to what's going on, industry trends, feedback on my work or auditions that I've been on, etc. I mean, what are the ways that we do it? I don't expect daily check-ins. Would you be comfortable if we met once a month? If I could take you to lunch or breakfast, something that we could just sit down and talk and just begin to build this relationship. And they may or may not take to that. You know? But I still think that it's important to ask that question of, how do you like to be supported? You know, what can I be doing? What are the things that you really want and don't want from your actors/clients that work for you? Okay, so that's a good start to that. I have lots more I'd like to share on that. We'll do it in future blog postings. But as always, we'd love to hear your feedback, what you've learned along the way, things you've done, mistakes you've made, things you've done well as well, so that you can share it with the community that's following this, okay? All right, well, we look forward to seeing you next week. Even though I'm wearing the same shirt, it'll be the same shirt all 3 weeks because we're shooting them consecutive order, as you can probably figure out. Okay? So I'll see you next week.